Well, YouTube gang, we're back with Octopath. Twitch gang's already been here. We were playing some Overwatch, but yeah. We ended off in this town. I'm guessing to do Ophelia Chapter 2. See how well this goes. Yeah, it kind of is, actually. I think I gave them good armor and stuff. Is Sapphire Rod the good one I was using?
I think so.
Yeah, so I did gear them properly. Just wanted to make sure. Wasn't going in. I know when to sleep at the inn. Because my team's a little beat up. And then... Oh, because I'm guessing I ended near the tavern. Oh, yeah, that's what I figured. It would be cheaper if I just started the thing and then healed in there. It's like free.
Cringe.
I'm assuming I'll get back into the swing of things. I don't necessarily want to be reading, but the first step on your pilgrimage is the town of Saintsbridge, where a memorable meeting awaits you. Memorable meeting, you said.
I don't want old work in the party. They can't make me.
Story so far. Sister Ophelia set out from home alone on a holy quest. She is to complete the kindling, a sacred rite carried out every 20 years. She was entrusted with the first flame and bears its embers with her. 3 churches must she visit to light their flames anew. Archbishop Yosef hovers now on death's door, heart aching for the father and daughter who accepted her into their fold. Ophelia takes Liana's place, allowing her sister to stay at her father's side, or at their father's side. Her gentle kindness inspired her to leave home behind, and has brought her now to the town of Saintsbridge. May it bring a light to the hearts of the people living here as well.
I am Ophelia.
Greetings, Your Excellency. I am Sister Ophelia. I have come to perform the kindling.
Welcome.
We welcome you to our parish. I assume it's parish, not parish. Sister Ophelia, I am Bartolo, the Bishop of Saintsbridge. For you to come all this way in Sister Liana's stead.
Yes.
I am deeply sorry for the sudden change of plans, Archbishop Bartolo.
Indeed.
Think nothing of it, child. I hear of the Archbishop's illness. You have my sympathies.
Thank you.
You are too kind, Your Excellency. I have not been so blessed as to perform the kindling myself, but I know the pilgrimage is a trying one. And yet there is also much to be gained for one who undertakes it with an open heart and mind. I will take every ounce of strength and courage, or it will take every ounce of strength and courage, but for the sake of our church and our realm, pray see it through the end.
Yes.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I promise you I will. People of Saintsbridge have waited with eager hearts for the coming of the Flame Bearer. The warm light of the sacred flame guides and shelters us all to the depths of our hearts and souls. Allow me to show you the cathedral.
If you please.
Bold Sister Ophelia, this is the sacred flame of Saintsbridge. I stood in the same spot and witnessed the rite 20 years ago. At that time, the flame burned strong, and now it wanes and flickers. Almost as if it were sapped of life.
Could it be?
Do you believe in some sort of omen, Your Excellency? That I cannot say, but I do believe the kindling restore our flame to its former vigor.
Please.
And now, Sister Ophelia, if you will.
Yes.
Of course, Your Excellency. I will begin at once. I don't even remember what I had to do to perform the rite.
O great Elfric, bringer of the flame. To you I offer my soul and my blood. With your first flame, I kindle this fire. May it forever shelter the people of this land. Through the sacrament of the kindling, grant us your mercy and your blessing.
Definitely bright and bigger than it was before.
Oh.
See how brightly the flame shines now? Thank you, Sister Ophelia. You must be tired after your long journey. Please take this time to rest and recover. Marnar. Thank you for your kind offer, Your Excellency. But since I am here, I would love to see more of your fair town.
We are in your debt.
You honor us, Sister Ophelia, but should you not rest first?
No.
I am stronger than I look, Your Excellency. I shall return. Must have just an item chilling here. Maybe I talked to everyone in town and forgot to head back into the cathedral for hidden items.
Sounds incredibly likely. I gotta put it back.
Imagine. That's not what I want to do. Steal from one? No. I think I already have a good old lore target. I think we're fine. I want to head it to the inn if possible to heal. And jump to the cutscene.
This is all your fault, Emil!
Not a meal.
I...
Not your fault. It's not your fault. Anyway.
We're gonna make you sorry.
I am sorry. I am.
I don't believe him.
You think that if you cry, that'll make everything all right?
I'm sorry. I said I was sorry.
And what's going on here? Break it up now. Break it up.
Emil lost Daryl's brooch. It's gone now because of him.
I'm sorry, Daryl.
Sorries aren't going to bring back his brooch. You know how important it was to him.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
Ask Emil if you really want to know. Come on, Nate. Let's get out of here.
You said it, Daryl. We'll be back for you later, Emil. If you know what's good for you, you better find that brooch.
Emil, was it?
Yes'm?
Yes'm.
I'm Sister Ophelia. I am a cleric, journeying on behalf of the church.
Journeying? Oh, are you here for the kindling?
That's right. But I've already wrapped up with the rites, so... Are you gonna help me look for this brooch, or what?
You'd really do that? For me?
Of course, kid.
I really would. So cheer up. Got it?
Thank you, miss. I mean, sister. Thank you, Reverend Sister.
Ophelia is fine. Now, let's get down to it.
What do you think this brooch is? Did we know he lost it here?
See,
Maybe it really is gone. This is where you last saw it? Yeah, Daryl bumped into me, and I guess that's when I dropped it. Is that so?
You see...
The brooch belonged to Daryl's mum. She died just the other week. Oh. That brooch is more important to him than anything. I have to find it.
I see.
It's very kind of you, Emil.
Nah.
Daryl can be rough sometimes, but we're all friends. It's just that, well, after his mom died like that, he's always so angry about everything.
Oh.
Do you think he'll play with me again, like he used to, sister, if we just find his brooch?
Of course.
He'll see how hard you work to make him feel better. I'm sure he'll come around. Emil. I think we've searched long enough for the moment. Perhaps it's time with our forward with Daryl. Okay. Maybe I can take a travel banter.
I see.
That brooch was an heirloom from the child's mother. That's right. Let me help Ophelia. Between the two of us, we're sure to find it. Thank you, Primrose. I'll start looking over here. Are you sure you want to rummage through the undergrowth in those clothes? Why, is something wrong with them? What do I do? Her legs are quite exposed in those garments. But I don't know if I can say such a thing. You're as red as a beet, Ophelia. If nothing is wrong with my clothing, could we get back to the matter at hand? The sooner we find the brooch, the sooner those children can be friends again. Right.
I feel like it's not that crazy of a thing to say.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just me.
I was hoping the thing was down here. It still costs money? This is a scam! It was only chapter 1's work like that. Whatever. I'm not even mad. I don't even care.
They know you can afford it.
That's a lie.
Maybe you couldn't afford it before. I wouldn't be surprised.
That's definitely not the case. I have pie money. What pie should I get?
You were gonna buy a pie with $314,000
Yep.
worth.
More money than I have IRL.
Crazy.
Yeah. How's it going, Daryl? Your mom's dead. Daryl, might I speak with you for a moment? You're the sister from before. Well, did you find my brooch?
No.
Nope, still missing. Then hurry up and find it already. It's more important to me than anything.
Look.
We're both looking for it as hard as we can, so why don't you forgive Emil, okay?
Hey!
It's his fault that it's gone. I'll forgive him when it's back.
But how could...
Not until you get it back. How sad. How sad. If anyone's sad here, it's me. I'm the one who doesn't have a mom anymore. Yes, you are a sad one. I know the pain you must be feeling. And I also know that hurting Emil does nothing to ease it. There's nothing as painful as losing a loved one. But do you not love your friends as well? Beats me, he lost my mother's brooch. He doesn't know how I feel, and neither do you. Nobody does. How could he understand? He still has a mom.
And
yet he's still out there searching for your precious brooch. Searching for his friend.
No.
Yeah, right. I bet he's given up and gone home by now. I will guide you, my child. I'm kidnapping this kid.
won't you come with me?
Oh, okay. No, sorry. There's a cutscene. Daryl, will you come with me? There's something I'd like to you to see.
You see?
Yeah, what is it?
Look.
You'll see when we get there. What? Where are you taking me? Okay, so I am kidnapping him. Even with the text, it doesn't make it any better.
There. Would you look at that?
Emil, he's really looking for it? Oh, why? Whoa, why can't I find it anywhere? Where could it have gone?
You know, Daryl, Emil told me something. He said you've been angry at everything and everyone since your mother passed. But he hoped if he could only find your brooch, that you might be friends again.
Emil said that?
I lost my parents too, you know.
You did?
I was a little younger than you are now. I asked myself over and over, why am I the only one whose life is so miserable? But my life was not all sadness and misery. I was blessed with people who loved me. At first, I had closed my heart to them in my sorrow. I didn't even try to see how much they cared. But there was someone who never stopped trying to cheer me up, no matter how much of a clodpole I was. Liana was always there for me.
Here, Philly, this is for you. So now, will you play with me? So bright.
It was her kindness that saved me. If you close your heart, you'll never realize just how much your friends care about you. Do you understand what I mean, Daryl?
This guy looks
It's
pretty
not my
strong.
fault. I didn't make Emil do
Daryl?
anything.
No.
If he wants to search, let him. Why is everyone always blaming me?
Contemptuous warrior.
I'm not blaming
Uh-huh.
you for anything.
Huh? But you just said...
No one here is blaming you. Unless, maybe, you're blaming yourself? Perhaps you're feeling guilty for making your friend feel bad, hmm? I can tell you're a good kid, so why don't you be honest with Emil?
But I'm not...
Here, I'll come with you. Let's go.
Maybe there won't even be combat in this one.
Who's gonna tell him?
Huh?
You're not even halfway through.
Jared, I can dream, can't I?
No.
He's going.
Oh,
Oh, Daryl, what are you doing here? Let me guess. Emil decided I'm gonna go into a cave to try to find this brooch because, you know, I must have left it there.
Nah, he wouldn't do that.
Oh, I just...
Foreshadowing.
How do you do?
And you're Nate, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's it to you?
You see...
You were looking for Emil. Have you seen him? Or we were looking for Emil. Seen him? He was here just a short while ago.
And then?
Oh yeah, I saw him running off after some dog.
What?
A dog. Yeah, just a few minutes ago. There was this dog, and it had something shiny in its mouth. Emil was saying something about how he was sure it was the brooch, and he went running off that way.
it can't be.
That way, towards the forest?
What?
The forest?
No way.
Is he crazy? The forest is full of monsters. We're not allowed to go anywhere near it.
Goodness!
Oh no! It'll be fine. Just think about it. Emil's a total coward, right? There's no way he'd go into that forest on his own. I bet he's running home right now, crying all the way.
You idiot.
Shut up.
Oh, what?
Hey, what's the problem? You know what Emil's like.
Damn.
I gotta go after him. Wait, Daryl. And I'll chase after him.
Look who's gonna chase after you. The dog.
Scooby-Doo.
Full circle. I don't think so. That'd be quite the cameo.
More a Scooby-Doo, yes. A Scooby-Doo sense chase. Where he's chasing the dog. I'm chasing him, and then the dog's chasing me.
Through a whole way of doors where the cameraman's just standing there.
Cameraman's so smart, I swear.
He just knows. I bet you didn't even read what these guys were weak to before fighting them.
I did. I just didn't
Dang.
care.
Oh. Yeah, that's a Javen move.
I know. I remember how to play the game, I think.
I
Where's
don't
my
believe it. You're
donate?
attacking on a merchant.
Here you go.
No, I'm not.
Never mind, he's not. He knows how to play the game.
I'm ready.
Sometimes.
Also, I gotta say,
Blizzard!
catchphrase. My blade is unbending. Said by the
The
Unbending
show
Blade.
is over.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm. What else do you say? It's like you're a flame swordsman. You say, my sword is hot or something like that, right? You don't say, I'm gonna cut you good. It's more about the flaming sword. You know?
My name is Old Sword.
Like
this
slash
is my
and
trusty
burn.
Sword.
Like Ignitor.
True. Ignitor is sick, honestly.
Yep. A knight possessed by fire.
There
I
is no
prefer
choice.
a knight possessed by weird bugs.
I'll not be defeated.
Apothecary skills? I will empoison you. Why? I don't care enough.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to throw an icicle at this salamander's head.
Please freeze.
Weak.
How about you?
Did I miss equip? Okay. A river bug.
Here you go.
Yeah, I do kind of forget how to play a lot of this, though. I'm not
I
gonna
am
lie.
ready.
Most of the boss fight, I feel like, is gonna be tough.
Be
I probably should
enjoyed
have
my
boosted my stuff there. Things I just don't need a BP to do that. Fine.
My.
So
I am
fine.
not made for
Or
such
Ophelia beating battered the salamander 3 times by smacking it in the head with the staff. So. We chill.
Violent.
Yeah.
People are putting $10 on this fight. Cringe.
Yeah. Think people have money, Jared?
I don't know. These blacksmiths have got to be rich. They make several lifetimes of cash from one purchase. I don't see how they can keep it up.
I don't know. I know there has to be a way. Ah.
Let us fight
Ew,
with
there's
honor.
plant monsters.
How about you?
Like the cheese.
Yep. I assume they're all going to be weak to fire. They're
Here you
definitely
go.
not going to be.
I should inquire about this guy first.
I want to slow this guy down. How do I do that? Oh,
You'll be all right now.
I am ready.
Firestorm!
Flames, burn this away.
See, now why would I analyze when I could instead just hit everyone with everything?
The show is over.
Can you hit everyone with everything?
Well, I used a lightning spell to hit everyone. And that's all I really need.
Yeah, but that's not hitting everyone with everything. That's hitting
But
everyone
if I
with
need
one
to hit
thing.
everyone with everything, then I will. But I don't think I do need to.
Mm-hmm. Now, what was down this way?
May I have this dance?
Out of my way. Here you go.
You know, for crowd clearing though, this
I am ready.
tuba goes pretty crazy.
Flames, burn this away.
I don't have any merchants.
The
How am I
show is
possibly
over.
supposed to donate BP?
God, Therian's a merchant, isn't he?
No.
Oh, stupid.
Okay.
Let me get over to this place easier. Yeah, no, I think I'm just gonna poison the boss. And then use Hatchet Man on, what's it, Ophelia.
Guess it doesn't make
I'll
sense.
make this quick.
And I'll make it
Victory shall
painful.
be mine.
I don't know if I want to waste level slash, honestly.
My
When they got a bully Primrose. What'd you ever do besides kill every single person?
Here you go.
I just need life and mana steal.
Watch me now.
I agree.
I think just at the end of an area, popping like
The show is over.
4 items, you know, is more worth it than preserving. But, you know, maybe that's just me. I usually don't have that mindset. I like perfect efficiency without items. Wait, how do I get that? I don't want
There
to
is no
play
choice.
enemies.
Have at you.
Here you go.
I'll do my best.
Is the damage cap like 10,000 or?
I think it's 9999. So,
Gotcha. And I just almost did that with a single spell. It was crazy.
whoa.
Flames, burn this away.
It's insane. This is why he's not a merchant. He's
The
also
show is over.
10 levels higher than the rest of my team.
I think that might be doing it.
Nah.
Don't tell me I have to go like some crazy area to get
Yeah,
this thing.
Olberg did it. Let's go. He didn't. He didn't even contribute.
Wait, where am I? What? It's like... I'm getting lost in the sauce. I'm about to go missing, Jared. That's all I'm saying.
I think that's a forest.
Yeah.
I think you might be too far going already.
Hey, what's up there? Oh, that's where he's at.
Let us fight with honor.
Let us fight!
The battle is truly joined.
I can't hit him with the triple axe.
My turn.
Donate the BP.
Here you go.
Costs 3 mana to do that? That's insane.
That is kind of insane.
Watch me now.
I was wondering why Theron is so low in mana until he leveled up.
The show is
I also
over.
feel like if I kill, I should still get my refund of mana. Call me crazy.
Nah.
I still am questioning though if it would be better for me to, again, stack out my people, like for like the crazy attacks, or if I should just simply be mashing all my spells and bullcrap and just knock out bosses that way.
Let us fight with honor.
I am ready.
I actually get a refund.
Flames,
'Cause I won't
burn
kill.
this away.
Oh, I will kill, so I don't get a refund.
The show is over.
Yippee!
Oh.
Yippee! It kind of smells like
What is
KFC,
this
but I don't
guy
know if that's
talking
just
about?
me or.
I can tell you exactly what it smells like. I mean, it's not KFC.
How disappointing.
It smells like make your own.
Well,
But both of us have a burger on the way.
what does that mean?
Dad.
We're gonna eat dead. He's a burger.
Yeah.
No. Why did it have to happen like this? Why do I have like better axes and it just doesn't optimize the axe? Okay. Why is that insane?
I don't want to take out 8 champions. Sounds like it's gonna take forever.
Too darn bad.
Well, I guess it's a tournament, so I probably only have to fight like 4.
Okay, let me use some items real quick. Question is, do I have the right skills equipped right now? Inner strength, second wind, elemental attack. Surpassing power, yup. We want critical and persistence and some strength. Probably don't actually need Eagle Eye though. Ooh, patience is kind of nasty. The equipping
Oh, it
character
is.
will 25% chance to act again.
And it also works in provoke.
Oh, that's definitely good. Show goes on, inner strength, second wind. I don't think we need any of these. Wait, grants the equipping character the ability to heal above their maximum HP.
But by how much?
But it's just healing theirs? Like, I can heal above my HP? Or if I get healed, it...
I mean, it looks like it allows you to be healed above max HP.
I don't know. Alright, sweet boy. You know, okay. I think we're good. I think this is the build I want. And let's hope I don't get an encounter before getting to a meal. Okay. Where'd that dog go? Dog go? How far in here am I? I have to find that brooch.
Emil!
Emil!
How Daryl sounds. A little bit like Beetlejuice.
Daryl?
Uh-huh.
A little. I'm sorry
Just
I
a
haven't
little.
found it yet. Please give me a little more.
You idiot!
What are you talking about? We've got to get out of here.
But
I think one of the funniest running gags, I guess you could say, is how it's like always like, say, a kid like this goes through the super dangerous forest, right, to fight through all the things to get to the end. But this kid's just at the end, chilling.
Yeah.
But the dog.
are you serious?
Forget about the stupid dog.
But
Did you hear that? What, the super loud growl right next to us? Yeah, I did.
Emil!
Run for it, Emil.
Ah! Damn!
Stay back. Daryl.
There's no time for rest.
Over here.
Oh,
I will beat this dog to a pulp.
such a relief.
Thank heavens I arrived in time. Now get behind me, both of you. Right. Sorry, this other kid also ran through the entire forest.
You mustn't push yourself.
Don't worry, everything's alright. You two were very brave. Now, if only we could be on our way. Grog.
I will not lose to you. I'll do my
Hovootniers?
best.
What kind of name is that? It's terrifying.
What name?
Hootnier.
Yeah.
This will sting.
The battle is truly joined.
You might as well use insight.
Come if you dare.
I know I want to build for my stealing stuff. I might as well just make him do less damage, probably. You're all weak.
I am ready.
I guess I summon my steel defenses. Start with it. Stab. Okay, well, we found one of its weaknesses.
Victory shall be mine.
Okay. Now, I know I could stack my own attack. I don't think it's really necessary, though. Let me see what I want to do. I can get Primrose to raise my attack. I don't think there's much reason to increase my own attack, and the steel defenses is coming at some point. So I'm thinking I mostly would want to take aim or leg hold.
Ensnare them!
My turn.
Okay. Now I could essentially just donate BP, but I feel like I probably don't want to do that. Yeah, because that doesn't cost me unless I use that. I'm just gonna decrease his physical attack again.
Whoa.
Yep.
My turn now.
And then on my cleric, I'm going to poison him again.
This will sting.
I am ready.
And then Primrose, I could analyze to be fair, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. It's lame.
The lion dance.
Let's do this.
I don't even get a 100% steal chance. Kind of rough.
What's yours is mine.
I am ready. The lion dance.
There we go. There's a fat steel defense right there.
The battle is truly joined.
Okay, so he has attack up. He has all of his stuff. So probably take aim here.
Fly true.
Now we could heal on Ophelia. Is this the game where you were the hero who came into the story, but we don't know how or why? No?
Definitely talking about Trials of Mana. Or whatever the first one was.
Oh, no, that was a while ago, Tycoon. I kind of want to poison this guy even more, dude.
That's just kind of mean.
This will sting.
This all looks alike. That's actually fair.
For
Not
the
sure at
record,
all, but
Tycoon, we definitely don't only play pixel games.
yeah.
Victory shall be mine.
Okay, I think we're gonna... I think I could spear attack here.
I'll not be defeated.
We don't need to heal, but I don't think he's gonna be weak to anything here. Maybe just try and see if he's weak to stuff.
I am ready.
And you can't blame me? Yeah.
The peacock strut.
My turn.
Area decreased defense? Is he really just poisoned right now?
Have at you.
I don't want to use... I'm gonna lose like all my buff stuff. I don't attack.
Out of my
Whatever.
way.
We'll make
My
this
turn
work.
now.
I don't know what would do the most damage. We'll just totally light him. That's actually a pretty decent amount of damage.
Out of my way.
Donate BP.
Here you go.
I am ready.
Olberg has increased crit and stuff, so he's fine for now.
Watch me now.
I assume this thing is gonna be doing more. that was a good bit of damage.
Now then,
So I lost all my buffs. Okay. Like literally all my buffs? How does that even happen?
I play
Whatever. Whatever. We're still in this thing.
I wreak havoc upon thee.
6,000 damage. That's tough.
I see through the defenses.
I am ready. Flames, burn this away.
I'll do my best. Let your wounds be healed.
I am ready.
Could be weak to dagger. I really doubt it though.
Oh, don't mind me.
Nice. Okay. Very nasty. Guy's about to destroy me though.
I'll not be defeated. Please freeze!
Have at you. Come if you dare.
Over here.
The battle is truly joined.
Yeah, no, I feel like I'm just playing the game wrong. But I don't know what I'm supposed to do to play it right.
It's there.
Stand firm.
I feel like I just need to minimize the buffs, so I'm just doing like the same thing 2 turns until I do something else. Okay, so I can't use any boost. Except an all brick. I don't think that really helps me though.
I see through the defenses.
Don't I have the... Yeah, that's the apothecary thing.
You'll be alright now.
No good.
You'll be alright now.
Out of my. I'm ready. Are you?
I'm not killing this right anyway, it's fine. Let's decrease his attack. Because I'm not dealing with that.
I am ready.
Link to ice.
Be engulfed in my blizzard.
Curse, witchery. The battle is truly joined.
He decreased my attack? Bro, why? I honestly feel like I will kill him here.
Mike. I'm ready. Are you? I'll take that.
8,000? Holy
I'm ready.
smokes.
I just placed my tank and healer for this tank and healer. I can even steal from these people.
That's cool.
Actually not.
I think I'm just underestimating, like,
Such battles.
I think I'm overestimating how many buffs I really need. And like I said, I was saying this before,
agree.
I just need to, like I said, just keep up like 2 things on people. Like, if I just do 2 things in a turn, and then just, like say if Primrose just uses Summon, and increases Ulbrich's attack, and maybe her Elemental? I don't even know if I should go that far. And then maybe Analyze? I feel like in a boss I probably do want to Analyze. So maybe just Analyze and keeping up damage buff. And then Ulbrich obviously keeping up his Incite. And then I could do defense. But honestly, maybe either Leg Trap or the other thing would be better. Or maybe I should just attack on Ulbrich. Because I feel like I need someone who's constantly attacking. Because I feel like I'm just keep buffing. And I'm not really ever attacking. Besides like the one extra person I have. But then that extra person can never take advantage of it. Maybe just Ulbrich I should just keep up in sight. And then just be trying to break every turn. Maybe that's what I should just be doing. And then on Theory, just keeping up the attack down and defense down. My other person, whatever I can do, really. And then, yeah, I think that's probably my best bet. It's just the thing is I want to keep up, like, Leg Trap. Or the critical buff for me to do, like, insane damage. But, like, I need to attack to weaken the things where I can actually use those buffs. So it's tough. I don't know. You saved our lives.
Wow!
You kicked its butt. Okay, now everything's all good. Good riddance to scary monsters.
Oh,
You said it.
come on.
Come on, Emil, let's go home.
But
Hang on, if you'll just give me a little bit more time.
you idiot!
What? More time to get killed? Do you think that was the only monster in here?
Oh,
But I, See, I knew I'd find it.
Emil.
Emil, you.
Such a relief.
Nice going, Emil.
Thanks.
Ah, thanks. Ah, thanks.
Now
Thanks.
then.
I knew you'd had it in you. Now let's get out of here. Emil, I think that Daryl has something he wants to say.
Huh?
He does? Daryl? Emil, I shouldn't have said any of those things I said. I'm sorry for being so mean to you.
Daryl?
Daryl? When my mom died, it seemed so unfair. I think I was just trying to make you hurt too.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Emil. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
It's okay. I knew you were sad, and I couldn't do anything to make you feel better either.
Exactly.
No one else can hurt you quite like a friend can. But you understand each other now, and that's what counts. Now play nice, you hear?
I'm sorry.
I really am sorry, Emil.
Nah.
That's alright. Besides, you saved my life. And if you hadn't jumped in the way, that beast could have eaten me alive.
Emil.
Alright, boys. Save it until we're back to town. Come along. Travel banter. I think I only got like one other travel banter in this place. You're very quiet, Therian. Are you thinking about how heartwarming it is to see quarreling friends make good again? Not exactly, they just reminded me of something. And what might that be? My childhood, it wasn't particularly a happy one, though, so you're probably better off not hearing the details. I'm sorry, I didn't want to pry. No need to apologize, it was a very long time ago. It's nothing but a memory now, and I know I'm not the only one around with such an uplifting past. I admire your attitude, Therian, it's very brave. Hardly, it's nothing to write home about. I guess Ulbrich had just zero input on that entire thing.
Yeah, makes sense.
Let me put back my... I guess I probably don't even need... Yeah. Probably do want to base some villagers. Let's go back to the cathedral.
I have returned, Your Excellency.
Welcome back, Sister Ophelia. And how did you find our humble town?
It is a fine place, Your Excellency, with fine children who will surely lead it to a bright future.
Children, you say?
Yes.
I am not sure of what you speak, but it seems you had a pleasant encounter in Saintsbridge today. Your smile beams as bright as the flame.
Yeah. I'm just wanting to beat this game so bad, Tycoon, so I can play Expedition 33,
Mighty
bro.
Elfric brought fire down from the heavens and carried it to every corner of the realm. Every 20 years, one of our faithful sets off on the kindling, following in his footsteps. It is said that the ember born during the rite reflects the heart of the flame bearer who carries it.
The heart of the flame bearer?
The Flame Bear.
20 years ago, when the Archbishop brought us his ember, I recall that his flame burned bright and strong, full of vigor and passion. The fire that you have brought us, Sister Ophelia, to my eyes, it looks to be a warm and gentle flame. I know not which children you met, but I have no doubt your kindness was a comfort to them as well.
You are far too kind, Your Excellency. I only hope that I have helped in some small way.
Also, Tycoon, we're looking for anime recommendations because we're kind of at a weird spot because we want to watch Naruto, but we also really don't want to watch Naruto. And then the other one that we're kind of on is It Wrong? But not super interested in that. Don't it's bad. Well, I definitely want to watch the big three. No matter how bad I find them. I feel like it's important, you know?
That's fair.
But what's it? It's like after Shangri-La, bro, everything's been disappointing. Like, we caught up to One Piece, and now we're just waiting for more dub episodes. And then we watched a couple, like Eminence and Shadow was really good. Not like super great, but it was like good. I enjoyed it, and I actually look forward to watching it. Same with Solo Leveling, even though it wasn't like good, and I had so many complaints. But again, it was at least, you know, something to watch, and I was actually interested in it. But Shangri-La was so gosh darn good. Like, literally so good. That now that's like, well, I'm waiting for season 3 of that, and I'm waiting for the One Piece episode to get dubbed. It's like, I just don't want to watch Naruto. And Is It Wrong's like okay, but like I really like the earlier seasons. But then it kind of like, I don't know, got more slice of lifey. That's why I haven't been as interested. Not that it's bad, and I definitely want to watch more. Just like it doesn't grab my attention like the other ones do, like some of the other animes we watch. But what's it? Yeah, pretty much that. I've been looking for something new to watch. So far, though, I really don't understand how people like
Hey,
Naruto.
Emil, did
But
you find that brooch?
we only are like, I don't even know how far we are. I don't think it's super far. I don't know if we broke 50
sure did.
or yet.
We found it in the woods.
Feels like we've watched like 100 episodes, but I don't think we've even gotten close to that.
The woods? You actually went in? But there are all kinds of nasty beasts in there.
You bet there were.
Have you
But
watched
that
Bleach?
sister from the church can't
No, that's what we plan on doing after Naruto. Mostly because I think Bleach would be so much better than Naruto, and so that's why I want to get through Naruto first. It's so hard to watch Naruto
It
right
was
now.
friggin' outrageous, wasn't it, Emil? It sure was.
Living snot, huh?
Sister!
I think if I was doing something while watching Naruto, I'd be fine. I just need to think of like a game though I can play while watching Naruto. I think that's what we really need. That's what I did with early One Piece, which to be fair, I was super into One Piece, like even at the very beginning. But we did like Elsword dailies and stuff. But now we don't really have Elsword dailies, so. And I have some other dailies I can do, but most of the time they require more concentration. I don't know. Definitely could get through it. Why not? Just because of where we are at in Elsword, we don't really need to do the dailies to keep up. Like, we're pretty much just waiting for like new events and stuff to progress the main story. Because really all we could be doing really daily wise that would help us is if we were farming for XP. But like, the XP is so useless right now. Like, it wouldn't actually help us even really get stronger. It would just be watching our like extra, whatever, like resonance, ERP, whatever, blue crap level go up. Which is like still slightly useful, but it's like, it's definitely not worth doing. So it's just kind of like doing events and doing like 5 dungeons a day for like the battle pass thing, because that actually does help us. But it's like those 5 dungeons a day take like 10 minutes total, so it's like 10 minutes. So most of the time I just listen to music, or I'm just watching like TikToks on my phone while doing it really quick. So it's not nearly as much time, because we used to do like Elsewhere for like 30 or 40 minutes for like dailies. So it's like that was like 2 episodes. But now we don't. But to be fair, that was when I watched One Piece alone. But I think to get through some of these Naruto episodes, I might have to do that.
That's fair.
So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But that's what I'm gonna have to do. It's just when I start a new game, like I played like some random short games like Koromon, and I played Scarf and stuff just because they were games that I got for free from like whatever thing, like Epic or something like that. So, I just played those, but it's like I can't really watch something while playing a lot of those games because I'm trying to focus, like on the game. It's like say if I was playing Octopath, it'd be kind of hard to concentrate. It's like it's either constantly reading or constantly playing. So, but like Elsewhere, a lot of time it's load screens where I can just look away while moving and clicking abilities. So, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I just need like a very simple game. To be fair, we had Poke Clicker, but then that's kind of also at a stalemate, and I lost some of my data, which wasn't like a ton, but just an annoying, and it would take like probably like an hour or 2 to get back. But I don't know. I just need something simple to play. I think I either need something simple to play that I can watch Naruto with, or just a new anime to watch instead of Naruto for now. So. Also, thanks Invict for the follow.
It's true, though, isn't it?
Aw, I wish I could have seen it too.
And I also have been really itching to play some Stadium Tycoon, but I know I can't, because I'm just going to wind up getting upset. I'm not going to even climb to get the All-Star. It's just going to be a waste of time compared to playing some of these games that I want to play more. It's just, it's a lot easier to play something competitive for longer. Like, say, it's way easier just to hop on Overwatch and play for 7 hours than it is to sit down and try to make progress in the game. It's less thinking. And more,
The beast?
what's that, dopamine? I don't know.
Close enough.
No, sister here beating it into a
Play
bloody
clear?
pulp.
That's the plan. That's why we're playing Octopath right now. Because we had a bit of a scare that it was going to be leaving, and it still could be leaving in June. So, we want to make it through Octopath first. And I'm also concerned that...
Actually, for the most part, on like the 15th or 16th, we'll learn if it's leaving by the end of May.
Yeah.
Not exactly June.
Is it just like... Or it is, like, actually the best game I have played in the last 5 years. I know, I'm so excited. Like, I've seen, like, very, very small amounts of gameplay, but the parry system obviously is, like, the main appeal to the game. Like, that people talk about, at least. Like, that's, like, the main system that people talk about. But it's like, I hear the story's really good, but I don't really know much about the exploration or the plot or really any of the characters. But the gameplay seems like it'd be fun. I'm just concerned that with my controller it might not work. And so if I play with PC controls, I'm hoping that it's not annoying. It doesn't take away. But yeah, I just need to get through this game.
Now, just a second.
Anyway, Sister Ophelia's friggin' outrageous, isn't she, Emil? She really is.
I think probably the best solo game I have ever played. It's right bumper. The fairy. I should be fine. I should be fine. It's my left trigger that's really bad, and my A button's also kind of messed up. But I think those are really the two buttons on my controller that just don't work. So. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. This game, like Octopath, I think it has so much good about it and so much going for it. But there is just some of the systems, like, truly ruin the game for me. So hard.
Yeah, completely agree.
Well, A is what you press to, like, perfect your skills. So you may need to use that. I can probably make it with A. It's very weird with how the A button works. It just kind of like, I don't know, we'd have to test it. But as long as, like, the things where it's like, yeah. Now, some of them are super fast. I think we'd be fine. Because what button was it for Sea of Stars? And that kind of depend on what character you were using.
I think it was just A.
We'll see. I'm pretty sure it's just the A button's messed up because of how much I click it in every single game I play, or like when I'm mashing through text. So that makes sense for an A button to go. My left trigger's annoying. I don't know. We'll definitely give it a shot. You know, I'm sure the game's really easy too. So.
Of course.
Oh, why do you two get to have all the fun? You better tell me all about it.
I'm just really looking forward to me and Jared, like one of us being really good in some fights and one of us being atrocious in other ones.
Yeah, it's bound to happen.
It's probably going to be something that's like really easy that I just
I
cannot
believe
do,
My work here is done.
like literally at all.
And with that, I should journey on
Yeah.
to Goldshore.
But then there'll be something like difficult and I'll be able to do it pretty easily. Not to say that like, oh, I'm better at doing difficult stuff, but more like something that would be difficult would be easier, but the easier stuff's harder. So, yeah. Sister Ophelia lives same bridge behind, her journey far from over, with one last prayer to the sacred flame of the land, that it might bring happiness to children living here. She embarks for Goldshore, a town in the coastlands. They're the second church, they're the second church away. I do think though, with games like Octopath and stuff, it's like the only saving grace that allows me to actually make it through is that now it's like kind of easy. Because if the game was annoying as it was before with difficulty, like because I'm not over leveled as frick on my two characters, you know, like I think I would have to quit. Like it's just so.
And even now, it doesn't feel like things die super quickly. It's just they do like 100 damage a hit.
Yeah, plus I feel like they're at least dying. Like say that dog died.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, the dog died. Yeah, that worked for me. Like I only had to break it like twice, and I didn't even have like all the offense buffs up. So it's like I was actually able to kill the boss on like some of those earlier stages. And so it's like if they were that annoying, I don't think I can make it through. But it's like I hate that because I hate how the saving grace of like the game to make it playable is being over leveled and making it easier. But it's like it can be so good when the scaling's good, but it's like the way they do levels and the equipment and stuff, it is so bad. It is like literally so awful. That's like the only reason I can get through it is because those parts are easy. Like, I don't know. I hate that so much because I feel like it just kind of ruins it. But I can at least make it through, so. Children can take you by surprise. We all forget what they're capable of. Yeah. Sounds like you were speaking from personal experience. There's a young lad back in my village. I was teaching him the sword. Are you worried for him? Nay. It would be a lie to say I do not think of him from time to time, but I do not worry. I taught him what I could of the sword and other things besides. He took the lessons well. I have faith in the lad. I cannot tell you how happy that makes me. How so? Well, it's a relief of mine that every child should have a mentor to take them in hand and show them what is right and wrong. And I concur. Anyway, I completely got off topic. with like talking about the good games. I'm sure Expedition 33 or Claire Obscure, whatever, bullcrap, it'll be really good. But like when I
I
compare
wouldn't
like
expect it to be the best game he's played in the last 5 years.
yeah, I think there's games that I really enjoyed, but I wouldn't put them like super high. Like say a lot of the Tales games. Like I consider like the Tales of series one of my favorite series, and like I enjoy it so much. But like I would not consider it like the best game I've ever played. Like Tales of Arise or like Despair, even though they're super good. But it's like games like Sea of Stars or Indivisible or Nier, like Automata, like those three I feel like have seriously been like perfect games for me. Like I've enjoyed so much about them. Like it's just the combat, the story, it's like everything's so smooth. Especially Nier has to be top of the list. Like truly I feel like it was the best game I've ever played. Like every system just felt super good. There was enough interesting stuff, again, story, it was just perfect. I insanely good. Well, it is amazing, yeah. But then, like I said, Sea of Stars and Indivisible are like, I think they're both indie games and just insane, like insanely high quality, like games, and just way better than you think they're gonna be. But like I said, other games, it's like they're really good. It's just they don't quite reach that. Things like Dust and even like Dark Deity, like, and they're like super good. It's just I don't find them like perfect because I can see errors and problems that I really have with them, even though they're not like huge. But like I said, with like Sea of Stars or Near any of that, it's like there's like one or two specific situations I can name that were actually like either annoying or bad. But like other than that, it's like literally like perfect. So it's just crazy. And I feel like that's how people feel about like Elden Ring. But it's like I can't. I don't see how. Like I feel like Souls-likes just can't be that, and they're not really meant to be that.
Yeah.
And that's how people feel about solo leveling when it comes to anime. And Naruto when it comes to anime. So, not everyone, obviously, but a lot of people, which I can't see. Because even One Piece, which is probably, I don't know if it's my favorite. I like so much about it, but I think the real thing that gives it the appeal is how long it is. Like, that's like what I like about it, like the most. There's so much of it, they can do so much with it. There's a lot of other animes I really enjoy, but it's like people saying like solo leveling's like insane and stuff like that. It's like, how? Like, you're gonna put that at the top. It's like same with like
yeah.
What's it? Death Note. If people are like Death Note's the greatest anime of all time. It's like, really? Death Note? Like, it's good for sure, and there's a lot of moments that are like good, but it's like I would literally never put that even in my top 10.
Yeah.
I really wouldn't. And I kind of enjoyed playing Ophelia, actually. I think having the Empoison and the thing with the status effects was actually pretty good. Turns out. Who would have thought?
Mm-hmm.
Ew, I gotta put Alphen in. I'm throwing up. Thank you, food. I don't really think he's gonna be hitting too much. I didn't really realize that I had. Maybe that's the only one I have, actually. I'm like, I actually have like a 50 physical attack accessory, and that seems really good. What are these other things, like crit 50 and stuff? I don't know if I need speed 50 though. I feel like that doesn't even really help all that much. I feel like speed isn't really my... I just don't know if critical is really that great either. I'm just gonna run it. I'm already running to protect one. Yeah, I think the defense is better. script. I don't even know what I want on him. Get more SP on it. Okay. Do I want Alpha to be a knight? Honestly, I guess it's not the worst. See, the one thing about games like this, though, is that it's like the cutoff points. Like, I feel like there's always a good time to hop off. Like, say, after that chapter, it's like I almost want to hop off the game because I don't want to go through Alpha's story. Oh man, it's hard out here. It really is.
It is weird how I had more fun in that tournament than I've had before or after the tournament reading.
Are you done yours? I feel like it took me forever. Mostly because of my talking.
I'm in presumably the final dialogue.
Nice. Your travels have brought you to Goldshore, where a fever is running rampant. You roll up your sleeves and begin to get to work.
I think we need an Octopath anime.
Nope. Story so far.
Okay.
And so Alphen left behind his sleepy village in hopes of bringing succor to the suffering. He asked for no coin for his service to honor the man who once saved his life. With the words of his friend Zeph in his heart, he wandered from town to town until his travels brought him to Goldshore in this idyllic, I don't know, town by the sea. Surely there was someone in need of his aid. Nothing quite like that, like a town by the sea. Even if the air is a bit briny for my liking. Go for a swim? Huh, don't mind if I do. Am I gonna go for a swim? Is that part of my quest? Go for a swim? Did you hear? Old Zeke's been stricken too. That's 10 in just a week.
Oh.
The fever's spreading fast. Whatever are we to do?
Now that you mention it.
I hear there's a traveling apothecary in town. Wonder where he's at. Huh? Word travels fast.
Aye.
I think it was actually Ophelia that they're referring to. That's before I locked her in the tavern. They say she whipped up a tonic that cured one boy's fever overnight.
I see.
She? So I've got a colleague in town. Wonder if she'd be interested in talking shop.
Ow!
It hurt.
You can't just see a kid fall in love.
It was hilarious. You okay, little girl? Here, you drop something. Plus, I mean, most little kids, right? It's like something like they don't actually hurt. It's just they see people freaking out, and so they think they freak out because they're hurt, you know? So laughing it off like the best thing you can do. A seashell, is it? But thanks. It doesn't hurt anymore.
Shucks.
Looks like you screwed up your knee. Mind if I have a look? Ouch, I bet that smarts. I know the feeling. I'm always tripping over my own 2 feet. But every time you pick yourself back up, you'll find yourself that much tougher for it. That's why I scrape my knees every day. Down to the bone. That'll do her. One of my best healing balms there. Toad oil. Thanks, stranger. I'm Ellen.
Hi.
I'm Alphen. That almost rhymes, eh?
That's amazing!
Neat.
You can tell him.
Are you a medicine man? You might say that. I'm what you call an apothecary.
Wow!
I've never met one of you before. Nice to meet you, Mr. Apothecary.
Now listen
Close.
here.
Alphen will do.
Hey there!
Hey, Alphen, can I ask you a favor?
Oh?
Go for it. It's my sister Flynn. She's caught a fever and she's been in bed all week. She's always crying, and no matter how much she sleeps, it gets worse and worse.
Oh.
It's like me when I play Stadium. Say no more, I'll fix her up right as rain.
What do you call that illness?
Super depression. After all, that's what
Dang.
I'm here for. Oh, thank you. Our house is right there. I just get so upset that I'm bad at the game.
Yeah, I figured you are pretty bad at the game.
You're just so much better. I don't know.
Obviously.
It makes me want to hop on Xbox, but then I wonder if the curse will spread. You know, and I don't know
What,
if I want
Xbox
that.
will just stop working at all, or?
Hi there.
Yeah. My fellow found this huge egg and has been taking care of it ever since. He's a fisherman with no eggs. Okay, I'm guessing I don't need to talk to this person. Get out of my way.
Also, burger time.
Burger time?
Mm-hmm.
Burger time?
Oh, wow.
It's funny because it happens in line with I need to urinate time. No, we're back. Just a fever. That's going around. My remedy will have her on her feet in no time.
How are you?
Down it goes. Well, Flynn, did it help?
Yes.
Wow, it feels better already.
Oh my.
Just feel her forehead. The fever is all but gone. Oh wow. How can we ever repay you? Ever since their father died, I've raised my 2 girls of my own. I fear I have little in the way of coin.
My sympathies.
Yeah, my sympathies were not, and your kind words are payment enough.
Thank you.
Truly, you are too kind, milady. Just do my job, and with that, I should be on my way. Oh, and of course. Should the Centaurs return, please don't hesitate to call me.
Howdy.
Here I am. Where's my patient? I heard the poor girl was suffering from a terrible fever.
Open.
It's right there, Elfin.
Oh?
I just said tight off. You feeling better in no time. She looks just fine to me.
Hey!
Ellen, what are you doing bringing this scruffy-looking stranger into our home? Pardon, madam, but I'm an apothecary. I only meant to.
Really?
Oh, are you now? My daughter's already been treated by a professional, so I'm afraid we won't be needing your services. Good day, sir. Tough crowd. You made it sound like I'm some kind of quacksalver.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, Alphin. I didn't know there was another pocket fairy in town. Don't worry about it. Your sister's feeling better, and that's what matters, right?
Thanks.
Yeah. Thanks anyway, Alphin.
See ya.
Take care, Ellen, and try not to catch a cold. You too. That must have been the apothecary that everyone was buzzing about. The girl's forehead wasn't even warm. Whoever this rival of mine is, she sure knows her stuff. What I wouldn't give to be able to pick her brain. I think she just used one of the basic apothecary skills. I'm not gonna be honest.
You're not gonna be honest?
Yeah. Because I don't think she used that.
Yeah.
If only there was a way to have a burger, but without my hands.
I know why.
Cut off my hands. Your skill is brewing salve, or your skill in brewing salves is most admirable. Well, you've got your sword play to boast of me. I've got my medicine. Just so, my friend. Neither curing nor fighting is a contest as such, but we all hope to triumph in our own field. And indeed, meeting fellows in the same trade can inspire man, make him strive a little harder. At least, so it is among men of the sword. I guess you've had your run-ins with rivals who you hate losing to? That would be all of them. And unlike swordsmen, the world could never have too many gifted healers. My thinking exactly. That's why I need to keep getting better, so I can help as many folks as I can. A noble ambition. I'm gonna heal all of you!
Uh-huh.
Hmm? What's all the hubbub?
Hubbub.
Oh, miss, how can we ever repay you?
Thanks to your tincture, my dear husband is out of bed for the first time in weeks.
My word, it worked like a miracle.
And for such a modest fee, no less. You could charge tenfold, and it would still be a steal.
Oh, you are far too kind. I was only doing my job. Seeing your hale and hearty smiles is payment enough for me.
I just don't trust her. I don't know.
After all, we apothecaries have a sworn duty to ease suffering wherever we go, do we not?
Fine words, those. You must be the apothecary everyone's been talking about.
Indeed. Judging from that satchel of yours, I trust I am speaking to a colleague?
Verily.
You bet. Though I've only started my journey. I'm Alphen.
Vanessa. Vanessa Heisel, a pleasure.
A sworn duty to ease suffering, eh? I like the sound of that. And I couldn't agree more. It's not about the coin we make. So long as I can keep myself fed, the joy of knowing I've eased someone's pain is all the payment I need.
But of course, it is for that very purpose that I seek to ever hone my skills.
Great minds think alike, eh? Hey, would it be too much for me to ask to take a look at your pharmaceutics? Well, just hearing about it, it's clear you're out of my league. The ingredients, the preparation, anything you could teach me, I'm all ears.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't share trade secrets with those in the business.
Ah, beg pardon. I understand. We do need to put food on the table after all.
No need for apologies. You're quite the diligent one, aren't you?
Oh, you bet. I'm still new to this after all. Every day I'm learning something new. At any rate, I'm glad to know this town is in good hands. See you around.
You flatter me, friend. Fare thee well.
Alrighty, where should I head now? Maybe I'll take a stroll by the beach.
I trust her even less now. Is Ellen?
Well now.
Well, looky here.
Good afternoon.
Hello again, Alphen. This is for you. Do you like it?
What's this now?
A seashell? Hey, thanks. It's a beaut. Thank you for helping me.
Well now.
Well, I didn't do much, but payment accepted. I give the prettiest ones to Flynn. She likes them too.
You don't say.
They're really raking them in. I bet you could sell them in the markets for a small fortune. I know, that's why I give most of them to Mother. Oh? She cries sometimes because we don't have any money.
I see.
Just fight monsters. You don't say. And then rob them. How about you, Alfin? Do you have money? I think you got me beat with all those shells, but I get by. Are you sure I can't give you some if you need them?
Now listen here.
Money makes the world go round. This much is true. But you know what, Ellen? You, Flynn, and your mother have each other, and that's more valuable than all the money in the world. It is?
You bet.
You can bet on it. Mother says Flynn still needs to rest. But when she's feeling better, we're going to come back and collect these shells together.
Well now.
Don't worry about that. That Vanessa knows her stuff. Flynn will be doing cartwheels in no time. I can't wait. Okay. I think I have to do a small BRB devour this burger because it is messy. Okay. Just like that. Like, what? Took like a minute to eat? Something like that?
Who's gonna tell him?
Now we break into this person's house. No.
Huh?
Don't make me read, Alfin. What's this? There seems to be another commotion. Miss Heisel, come quickly. My husband won't stop coughing.
My sympathies.
My dear, isn't that a shame? Seems there's a nasty malady going around. What? The Gabora whopping cough, it's called. It hails from a land far, far to the south. But worry not, among my wares is a tonic that will cure it overnight.
You don't say.
Oh, Miss Heisel, I knew we could count on you.
Indeed.
Remember, even the bottle is quite exquisite. And this will cure him, you say?
But of course.
Well, certainly will. It's brewed from a very special type of moss, you see. It literally grows in a remote and quite treacherous location. Because of the rarity of the key reagent, I fear I must charge a substantial fee. Money's no object to us, we'll pay anything.
Well...
But in that case, 100,000 leaves a vial. Should suffice.
What?
Oh dear, that is substantial. So my dear daughter's life is at stake, I'll take it.
I have no objections.
Lady Heisel made it, I'm sure it's worth every leaf, I'll take two.
Goodness.
For me as well, I spare no cost for the health of my loved ones.
Thank you.
Pleasure doing business with you, friends.
Oh.
Lady, I fear my Flynn has come down with the cough as well.
Oh dear.
Poor girl, you have my sympathies.
Oh.
Here they would not have the coin that the gentry do, but... Here, this is my entire savings. Might you pray sell me a single file? Even just a sip, anything to save my poor Flynn.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, miss, but I fear my medicine is in high demand and short supply. I simply cannot let go of it so cheaply. Please have mercy. My poor Flynn, whatever am I to do?
Oh dear.
I'm almost sold out. I better go stock up on some, you know what? I'm guessing water.
Holy.
My poor Flynn. Oh, merciful Ifrit. Pray, bring the flame of light our path. My dearest, ever since I lost you, I have scarce been able to feed and clothe our girls. They have suffered far more than their share. And yet every day they bring me seashells, they tell me to smile.
Oh.
Must I look on helpless as poor Flynn wastes away? Have I failed them once and for all? Oh gods, if there is still mercy in this world, please save her. I pray with all my heart and soul.
criminy.
Mind if I drop in for a bit?
What?
You're that one scraggly, scruffy-looking apothecary at your service. I might not be Miss Heisel, but if you need my help, it's yours.
Let me take a look.
It's not bad. The gods may be all-powerful, but a trick up never hurts. Cough, cough. Cough, cough, cough. Isn't it good she's coughing so hard she can barely breathe? How do rare disease from a far-flung land and come to this town anyway? You said it was Vanessa's medicine that cured your daughter's fever, yes? I feel like why would you not just do that to the rich people, though?
Yeah.
I guess maybe to show that people would have died or will die without it? I don't know. You said it was Vanessa's medicine that cured your daughter's fever, yes?
Oh, yes.
It sure did. It worked like a miracle.
I don't know.
What kind of medicine was it? What kind? There was still a few drops left.
Oh?
Let me see it. This aroma must have been brewed from Gabora Evergreen. Doesn't make sense. It's a potent fever reducer after all. But I remember reading something else about it.
What's this now?
What was it now?
Oh.
Wait, here it is. Gabora Evergreen, a flowering plant native to the tropical and subtropical regions of the continent of Gabora, known for its antipyretic properties. A constituent compound that has been known to cause inflammation and swelling in the throat, induces severe coughing. The symptoms resemble those of whooping cough known to plague the land whence it hails. Due to the risk of severe and adverse reaction, use the Gabora Evergreen in any dosage is strongly discouraged. That Vanessa, she couldn't have.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, but I can't. Or I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't share any trade secrets with those in the business.
Son of a...
She knew exactly what she was doing. She gave the villagers that medicine for free, knowing full well that when the side effects kicked in. But don't worry, among my wares, a tonic that will cure it overnight. Is it just cough medicine, you think? Because the rarity of the key ingredient, I fear I must charge a substantial fee.
Shucks.
She induced those symptoms on purpose so she could sell her overpriced elixir. That twisted conniving. Hold tight, Flynn. I'll have you feeling better in no time. Give me 2 gifs and I'll brew you up just the thing. The cough, thank you.
Alvin.
Huh?
Vanessa said something about a special moss, a moss that can cure coughing. Cough moss. Moss cough. That's it, miss. Have you ever seen a moss around here that glows blue? Moss? I've never heard of such a thing. But I don't get out of town much. You might try asking around.
Here we go.
Gotcha. I'll be back with just the thing I need to cure Flynn's cough for good.
You bloody better.
You bloody better, Elfin.
Stop that at once.
Ellen, where'd you learn such a language? Tee. You just sit tight and keep Flynn company, okay? Okay. How about, hear me out, right? I find the other apothecary, and I murder. I interrogate them or whatever.
You
it
save
is.
them.
Identify, inquire. I inquire them, and then maybe challenge or provoke them. You know, till they're unconscious, and then steal the medicine and rob them just an eye of money.
I mean,
A thankless job. A coachman by trade, he puts the safety of his customers above all else and refuses to travel dangerous regions regardless of the payment offered. Owing to his experience, he knows many a shortcut and back road. Nice chat. I got the destination. Remaining one. Does that mean there's a person up here I gotta talk to? Remaining one doesn't sound like a good thing. But whatever. How do you enjoy Oldberg time?
it was super fun.
A haughty aristocrat who leads a life of luxury, turning his nose up to all not born into privilege. His elitist attitude have in turn earned him the ire of the common folk and no few fellow noblemen. Gossip of glowworm moss.
All right.
So Vanessa set out for the caves of Azure. These got it. I sneezed it, and now my nose is gross. But it's fine. Glowworm shot. Might as well save again, you know. Road to the caves of Azure. Azure Edge. I even look at what support skills Alpha has. He has none. Okay, well, that's got to change, Alphin. I need you to step it up, buddy. Do I even want him to be a warrior? Ban him. I don't think he's actually going to be that useful.
That's a solid argument.
The Hero Zero? It says the Hero Zero banned him.
Yep.
Didn't you say the apothecary got something that was like made the poison better?
Yes. I'm not sure when.
I have all the stuff in apothecary. I don't think any of it helped.
And I'm not sure.
You lied to me.
I would never.
He's a liar. You know what happens to liars around here, Druid?
Nothing.
You'll find out. Oh, you'll find out.
I don't think I will.
This is the beginning of your end. Out of my way.
That's Andrew.
Here you go.
Why am I out of SP? What does it mean to do?
How about you?
Bring it on.
Steel 97. Correct answer.
Last stand. Revivify. Amputation. Maybe let's try a little amputation just for the heck of it. I missed. Oh, what a useful character. I'm glad I brought him along.
Watch me now. Thunder, ring out. The show is over.
You know, maybe I'll make him a cleric. I think everyone else is a thing though, but he's gonna be so useless as a warrior. I want heals. That's all I want. Hmm. Yeah, whatever. That one's pretty good, actually. Heightened healing. Not that great, though. Alphen really do be a useless hoe, what can I say?
It's fair.
Trying to see. I wish they had their like class outfits out here on the field.
May I have this dance?
I agree.
Now then. Out of my way!
I am ready. Be engulfed in my blizzard. The show is over.
What's your Alphen? Is he a warrior? Is he just your warrior guy?
Yeah. What's the worst that could happen if I use 4 Bewildering Grace? Right? Right?
You die.
Hey, I lost all my BP. I did like no damage.
And then you die.
I fully restored BP. Let's go!
That's crazy.
And I think I threw items on the ground or something.
That sounds
No,
good.
I can't use items. Who even needs them?
Obviously not you. Or else you wouldn't have thrown them all over the ground.
True.
I feel like I've been to the caves last year.
Ooh, and now that I have my BP back, I can use more Bewildering Grace.
It's genius.
I don't think it is.
Garb.
Spike armor.
Let's see what you got.
You surprised your foe.
All right.
How bad for you?
This calls for surgery.
Have at you.
Oh, trench coat, Joe, there, boy.
Here you go.
I am ready.
Watch me now.
Let's watch him dance.
Flames, burn this away.
Dance till they're dead.
The show is over.
This guy can't, like, you know, instantly kill my entire team. Right?
I don't know who told you that, but most definitely can. I feel like now there's a little secret.
Oh, I can just, like,
You
trap him.
won't feel a thing.
The what guy can't kill your entire team?
Truly joined.
The left-hand man.
I think not.
You know, the warrior defense thing is actually pretty good.
Here you go.
Crazy.
I wish it was like you could just defend and not have to
I am ready.
special defend. What do we think these pirates are weak to?
Flames,
Fire.
burn this away.
Nope, but they're dead.
The
I've yet to
show
see
is
a man
over.
that doesn't burn.
That's what I'm saying. Burn them to smithereens. This is bringing me back to the beginning? Yay? Nay?
Let us fight with honor.
This guy's been in red for a while.
turn.
So he sure does not want to die.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Victory!
Watch me now. Flames, burn
Should've tried
this
something
away.
else, but whatever.
The show is over.
Rain of arrows, 8 hits, and they all connect. I'm insane.
That's pretty crazy. Crit and accuracy play a part? Or
Maybe.
what items do we need? I think we just need some plums. I probably don't even need that many on Primrose, I'll be honest.
Come on.
Ow,
I've
my
got better things
ears.
to do.
Come on, boy.
Victory shall be mine.
Eat that snail. Literally 1 pixel away.
Now to harvest myself some glowworm moss. Can't keep my well-paying patients waiting. Oh, to think this moss would bring me a king's ransom. Who'd have known this job could be so profitable?
Howdy, Vanessa. Fancy meeting you here.
So you sniffed out my supply, huh? Well, you're not as stupid as you look.
That medicine you gave the townspeople for their fevers was brewed from Gabora Evergreen, wasn't it? That was your plan all along. To induce the side effects so you could sell the remedy at a premium.
You catch on quick. I travel the land selling my potions and salves for more leaves than you'll see in a lifetime. What do layfolk know of illnesses and their cures? Nothing. That's what makes this job so easy. If it weren't for rival apothecaries like you.
He'd
What
rule
happened
the
to your
world.
sworn duty to ease suffering?
Part of the shtick.
Here's some advice, little puppy. Don't trust anything you can get for free. A stately mansion, lavish dresses, fine wine. Why shouldn't everything I want be mine?
You're free to have what you want, but I won't let you deceive the weak and vulnerable to get it.
Yeah, I get what he's saying, but also it's like, isn't this kind of just what rich people do?
Yeah.
So why is... I mean, I can understand specifically getting mad because he's more involved in this. You know? But I feel like he could at least make an argument, like... Again, he is saying the weak and vulnerable. It's like, just don't do it to them, or I'll spoil your plans, or I'll stop you. But if you want to do it to the rich people, you know, go ahead. You know, they have money to spare. If they're dumb enough to get deceived, then, you know, no one's really getting hurt.
Using your knowledge to inflict pain for profit? You're a disgrace to our profession.
No, I like that mindset. The one they have, you know? Basically like a Robin Hood. Think about it. Except for themselves,
Yeah.
but, you know, yeah. Still. I think there's merit to it. Even though it's still messed up. That's the question of morally wrong and morally right.
Yeah, there's also things of people that are born rich versus actually earn money.
Yep.
Because the people are actually, you know, making an honest living, you know, probably shouldn't steal from those people.
Yeah.
Doesn't it make you feel anything to see people suffer?
Almost if money's a bad system.
Should it?
I don't know.
The
That's a whole
ailing,
other
the
topic.
injured, they're tools to an end. Just like the little kittens I test my tonics on.
To be fair, I don't think money's a bad system. It makes
I feel
sense.
like it could be a better system.
I think it's more just how the system works, you know, more the economy. But because I don't think at
bring me
any
leaves
point
by
you're
the
supposed to just stockpile
And when
money
they've outlived
like
their
that.
usefulness, they die.
Yeah, again, if you have way more money than you need, that shouldn't exactly happen.
Yeah, but see, unfortunately,
More money than you can use, even.
yeah, but just the thing where it just builds off itself, you know. So it's like,
Especially with the fact that, like, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like a set amount of money in at least a place. So it's just like, if all that money's to one person, it's like, okay, so, what now?
to be fair, that's also why people say tax the rich a lot more, because they can completely afford it and helps people who aren't making money. But
Yeah.
a lot of people just see people with less money as lesser because they could just work hard. You know, but obviously some of them just don't understand, or some of them just don't have the passion to work hard, or don't get in situations where they can. So it's kind of just like one of those things. Now I can understand, you know, why would I give my money to people who are just being lazy, you know? But again,
Yeah,
that's like
the
a
same as the whole rich thing. Some people are given money, some people earn money, some people are lazy, some people don't have the opportunity.
yeah. But overall, I feel like say something like that, helping a majority of people who, you know, just should be given a chance, even if that happens to give people who don't deserve the chance, even giving them a chance, I feel is better than making some people suffer. Some people be, you know, especially because with how, you know, work works, everything needs to get done. So,
yeah,
it's, again, that's why people say, you know, raise the minimum wage. And to be fair, yes. But also it's like, it's tough too, because businesses, especially smaller businesses, they don't make as much money as bigger businesses. You know? So again, it's like, it's tough to really make a foolproof system without something being case to case. So that's the tough part.
Yeah.
So. But I think there's ways to do it. I just feel like, again, they aren't trying that hard, and I feel like that should be one of the most important things. Because, you know, if you fix something like the economy, you're kind of fixing a lot of other issues too, like homeless people, and even like drug problems a lot of the time, you know? And, you know, because it's kind of just one of those things to where it's stress and stuff, and people don't want to get better when they don't feel like they have a chance. Stuff like that, you know? But again, why would you fix that problem if it's people you don't care about and it benefits you specifically not to help them? You know? It's like,
yeah.
That's where it's tough. That's where it's tough. But that's why I say a system like this is more or less fine, because, you know, if it's not harming anyone realistically, then what's really the, you know, the problem? It's like, you know, when people say like, oh, stealing from Walmart, you know, like I wouldn't do it, but that's just me. But it's like, you know, it's not really that big of a deal. I'm losing some profit, you know?
Yeah.
Overthink, because again, it's like, it's not like people are, like their employees, specifically, you know, like the higher ups of people who would be paying for that, it affects them in the slightest. So, just one of those things. But again, it's one of those things, then the people who are stealing are in the wrong, which is true, but at the same time, is it wrong, you know? And again, that's where a lot of that stuff just happens. So, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough.
Do you cry when you toss away a broken flask? Well then, why should I?
Unfortunately for you, there's no cure for a rotten heart.
Got him.
Oh, so you don't care for my philosophy. Perhaps you'd care to die instead. My ample wealth has allowed me to secure good insurance. You're a threat to my business, and you don't seem like the type to go home quietly. or the type to keep your mouth shut, even if you did.
You're goddamned right I won't. On the contrary, I'm gonna brew a remedy and help those people. Not for profit, but because easing people's suffering is what I do.
Again, this also seems like something they could just solve. It's like, okay, but lady, why don't you just let me take the moss I need to help the weak people, the ones that can't pay for it, and then, you know, you can do whatever you want.
How noble. But here's my diagnosis. That shabby sense of justice will prove fatal.
Vanessa's being protected by her hired help.
Victory shall be mine.
That's the thing about hired help, though. I don't care. Because I have something better than some cheap bodyguards. I have over-leveled.
My turn.
What do I do here, though? Because, can I target them?
All right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna poison her. Why not? Concoct poison. That's not fair.
My turn.
You're not allowed to do the thing.
Checkmate. Their poison probably a lot less effective.
That's probably true. Actually, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna take a lot more than they take. Okay. So
I feel like poison no-go does like 25% of your health.
Here you go.
It feels a little unfair.
Victory shall
I also don't know how to
mine.
use the thing to get targeted more. They just chose not to target. Like, pop that thing. So technically, I can do whatever I gosh darn want.
Fly true.
How much damage are we gonna take?
So good. The peacock strut.
Bring it on. I got just what you need.
Now then.
I don't think I'm gonna kill them through their bullcrap, though. I really don't. I don't know what I'm supposed to do besides just try and kill them through their bullcrap. I'll just hit them next turn, why not?
I am ready. Watch me now.
What do we think they're weak to?
Flames, burn this away.
Not fire.
Let's do this. What's yours is mine.
Here goes nothing. The miracle of health.
Have at you.
I don't even know what I want to hit with here. What do I think they're weak to? I don't want to waste all my stuff.
I will cut you down.
They're weak enough to sword.
I am ready. Be engulfed in my blizzard.
Yeah, they're weak to ice. That's kind of big news.
My turn. Here you go.
Cock stimulant. Oh, this makes sense.
Here we go.
Owza. Okay, we're gonna just heal Morgan, I guess. I don't want to spam my heals. But I need to kill the stupid minions.
I'm ready. Watch me now. Be engulfed in my blizzard.
Okay, I killed the stupid minions.
Have at you.
Vanessa's defenseless. I'm gonna use 1,000 spears. I'm gonna hit them all.
Death by 1,000 cuts.
I almost hit them all.
Don't play.
Hey, Alpha, you were gonna hit the sickest poison of all time.
Pick your poison.
I am ready.
Okay. Logically, it could do damage, but I'm not gonna kill anyway, so.
Have at you.
Ulbrich probably could do some damage. I still do have attack up, but they don't have attack down or anything. How much does my special thing cost? 30. So if I use Insight, that's 4, and Hunter, that costs 8. I don't think Insight's even gonna actually help me here. I just really want the defense down, I'll be honest. So I don't wanna use my powerful move here. I'm not gonna do that much. Yeah, I'll make a dent.
I wreak havoc upon thee.
Okay, yeah, they're low. I don't want to kill him because I still need to collect from him. I'm guessing my collect is anyway. Oh, 100. 12,000.
Here goes nothing.
I'm sorry, I hit him with a luminescence or holy light.
Sacred light.
I am ready.
You missed your huff and puff, idiot. What a dumb dead. And now they're dumb dead.
Flames. Burn
Whoa,
this away.
never heard that one before. They're not actually, but they're close.
Out of my way.
Dumb, close to dead.
Pretty much. I get hit on Alphen.
Where do I go now? Looks like I'm done with the chapter 2s.
I don't know how.
Logic dictates chapter 3.
I see through the defenses. Here we go. Let's get down to work.
We hit him with an amputation. Let's go. That was literally 1,000 damage. That is insanely bad. That's fine.
What'd you give this guy?
Alphen? I literally
Unbreaker doesn't even have an axe equipped.
No, he does.
Guy's just punching him.
He
Karate
does.
chop.
He's optimized, Jared. Believe it or not.
I don't.
Okay, we're gonna let Primrose kill.
Here you go.
I...
Watch me now.
Be engulfed in my blizzard.
Yeah, that boss wasn't honestly that bad. I don't like minions, bro. I find them lame. I think I don't know, flow.
Ugh.
Dang it all, I paid good coin for them. The game's up, I'll be taking this moss now. And I've alerted the guards, if you know what's good for you, you'll turn yourself in. Alright, you got me, I repent, I repent. Sussed out your escape route already? I'm not as naive as I look.
Now listen here.
I brought a special treat just for you.
This isn't good.
Wait, what?
Now then.
Yeah, I had a feeling that you'd recognize it. Slumberthorn, the most powerful sleep-inducing substance in the realm. One prick and the next thing you know, you'll be waking up on a dungeon floor.
Oh.
Get it?
Why didn't I just start with that? Maybe one day you can
What?
start over as a real apothecary if they ever let you out.
Ugh.
You'll pay for this, you stupid naive. Honk you. Zenlo's Zone Zero. That's what she's dreaming about? Anyway,
I can
that'll
believe
keep
that.
her quiet until the guards come. Now I'll just help myself to some of this moss.
I'm surprised I haven't heard that joke more.
All right.
Because I invent jokes, Jared. People just steal them.
That
That'll
is
do her.
absolutely
Hold tight,
not true.
Flynn. I'm on my way. What do you mean, Jared? I'm an inventor.
At least this one, no shot you came up with it.
How not? How's there no chance, Jared?
The game's been out for long enough to where people would accidentally say that joke.
Nope. Troublemaker.
Now then.
What do you intend to do about that woman? Vanessa, I reckon I'll let her stew in jail and ponder all she's done. Why? Why is that jail, though? Right? I've seen it 3 times. And it's only after Code Vein, Jared.
Yeah.
Unless we just didn't think it was.
It's because they're like British or something.
I don't think so. Jail or no, she doesn't strike me as the type to turn introspective. Maybe, maybe not, but I figure she's tossing and turning something fierce right about now. What do you mean? See, Slumberthorn has some other effects less well known. It can prick a person's conscience. Or conscience? Cohen's? I can't.
With conscience.
It is just conscience. For example.
Man, we love spelling.
It's just like con. Let's just throw like 3 or 5 letters just in there.
Again,
and
it's
then...
literally con and then science. Conscience? What?
Yeah, that works. You just throw a jumble of letters, just smack your keyboard for a second, and then, you know, suddenly...
S, H, C, maybe a Q in there. It's all pronounced the same.
Yeah, why not? If there's something in your heart you'd rather avoid, it'll come out in your sleep instead. As a nightmare? That's right. Now she'll deal with that when she wakes. It's up to her. But I warn she's having second thoughts about what she did. Well, I hope so. Why? For my sake? Just be careful, right? The one thing I also, like I said, don't like about this, it feels like it's, like, everything in this game is just black and white. Like the story.
Yeah.
And, like, it's weird because, like, again, it's so weird how, I don't know, just some of the choices that they decide to go with.
Even some of the things that aren't, like, super black and white, they don't, like, highlight on the fact that it's not super black and white. They just act like it is.
Yeah. I feel like so
It's
often
like-
they just make the wrong decision. Just weird.
People don't really just, like, ask about why people do things and hear, like, actual solid reasoning.
Yeah. Well, how are you feeling now? Better?
Oh my.
Here, or her cough, it's gone. In my throat, it doesn't hurt anymore. Yeah, haha.
I'm
Good to hear it.
Theory of Chapter 3.
You saved my daughter's life. How can I even begin to repay you? It's on the house. Haha, it's actually in the house. Haha. Moss didn't cost me anything after all.
Wasn't sure if the first few went through.
Jared said all firecrackers in his mic.
Mm.
How could I have been so wrong? You were the true apothecary. Pray forgive my rudeness earlier, good sir. Just doing my job. No skin off my nose. Your girl's healthy again. That's all that matters to me.
Thanks.
Thank you, Alfin. Finally, I can go gather seashells with Ellen again. They also share this one bed. This
That's
is hardly
a good
a house.
question.
Go have all the fun you want.
Be safe here.
And with that, I best be off. There are other people out there who need this medicine. And once I've done my job and everyone is in Goldshore is hale and hearty, it'll be time to hit the road again. You're weaving,
See ya.
Alfin, till we meet again.
Hey, thanks.
Oh, thank you. Thank you ever, ever so much.
Now then.
Dance party at the beach.
Where out there is someone in need of a fixer-upper?
Elfin!
Oh, Ellen, Flynn.
Aw, we were trying to surprise you!
You're already looking 100%, ain't you, Flynn?
I'm all better now, thanks to you.
Gathering
What's
seashells?
this? Have you two been rolling around in the dirt all day?
These are for you.
Oh no, these seashells, they smell
Wowzers.
fishy.
Seashells, and scores of them.
Get it?
Uh-huh.
We found them together.
That might be the worst joke you said today.
That's... I don't think that's true.
Thank you for helping us, Elfin.
I'm not sure if it's the worst, like, including yesterday,
Take
though.
care,
Or the day before.
Okay?
You make some really bad jokes.
I don't think so.
We found as many as we could. We know you're poor. Is this going to be enough?
I reckon it'll keep me fed for a while.
I hate to break it to you guys,
didn't have
but I'm
to.
actually, I have like $300,000 on me right now.
Y'all take care of your mother now, you hear?
He's crying. Elfin's crying.
What a baby!
Grown-ups aren't supposed to cry.
Crying's for babies, Alvin.
Even grown-ups need a good cry from time to time. Stay healthy for me, will ya?
You too, Elfin. You too.
What a crybaby!
Now you're crying too.
You were always my hero, an unreachable ideal. But heck if I ain't getting closer by the day.
True. And so Alfin bid farewell to Goldshore, more convinced than ever of his chosen path. Though his travels had only just begun, one town is already happier for his presence, and so he set forth for Saintsbridge and the Riverlands, eager to see what his journey had in store. Chapter 2 of Alfin Shore.
Alfin.
Alfin, are you crying? What? No, of course not. I just have something in my eye. Sweat, that is. My eyes got sweaty, and no, I mean, I got a bit of dust in my eyes, both of them. Alfin, there's no shame in showing your emotions. Those little ones adored you after all. You'll be a wonderful father someday, I'm sure of that. Father? Now, do look after those shells, won't you? Oh, we're right. Oh, shucks. Another speck of dust. Oh, dear. Okay. Now I just have to do Haunted. The question is, am I going to have to level up my other people for Chapter 3? It doesn't look like it.
Yes.
They're like a... Yeah. Yeah, probably.
My people are like level 35. I don't think they're cutting it.
My main team's pretty good. I have 44 Primrose and 43 Therian, and then Ulbricht's 37. So, probably good enough. To be fair, this is like a level 27 quest, though, the one I'm going into. So if I'm like going
That's
far,
weird.
it might be rough.
My thief and my merchant are my highest level. Wonder if that happened.
Yeah, I wonder. Get out of here, Alfin. I'm gonna equipment. And I strip him down. To nothing.
I'm kind of scared for these chapter 3s though, because Therian's barely overleveled.
Yeah.
I'm
I ain't
not
scared of no ghosts.
pretty barely.
Why is the recipe so low?
I really don't like exploring these field areas.
Why not?
They're confusing, and there's a lot of weather effects that make it hard to see.
True. Story so far. Antoinette set forth in search of Xanta, her master. The closest thing to a father she had vanished while pursuing the baleful fiend Red Eye, and the huntress has vowed to find him and bring him home. The direwolf Hagen, Xanta's ever-faithful companion, had returned to their village, but alone it was enough to make Hanet fear the worst. In the first and only letter he wrote before disappearing, Xanta had mentioned the town of Stoneguard, and so Hanet followed her master to the highlands, but to what avail? Stoneguard. This is where Master said he would sojourn.
Sojourn? Is that an Overwatch reference?
Nope. Well, Hagen, dost thou perceive his scent? Something about this place confuseth and troubleth thee, but no matter. Thou hast done well to bringeth us here, now it is my turn to lead in the hunt. This is a large and sprawling settlement, not like our forest home. Now, child, thou needest not fear. We will ask in the people, someone is bound to know with our master. Ow. Stop roared at me. I'm glad thou agreest now where to begin in the search. The ale house, of course. If master is known anywhere in this town, it would be there. I need mana.
I've missed a 23% chance about 7 times now. It's not how it works.
Kinda though.
Welcome.
What can I do for ye, lassie?
Greetings.
A bowl of that broth if thou wouldn't or wouldst, and answering me a question.
All right.
The broth is easy enough. As for answers, you'll have to ask the question, for I can tell ye if I have any.
So then...
Knoweth thou of a hunter named Xanta? I believe he sojourned here some moons ago.
Sojourn?
Mm-hmm. I know him, but I ain't seen him around for a spell now. Heard he'd taken to visit a woman named Natalia. She got a house on the edge of town.
So then...
Natalia, the name is unfamiliar to me. I think it's the landlord. If you don't mind me prying, lassie, you don't happen to be his apprentice, do ye?
Yes.
I am.
Ah.
I knew it. Used to talk about ye all the time. He did when he was in his cups. Apprentice who's nothing like him, strict and straight as an arrow, no time for foolishness and folly, you'd say. As soon as you mentioned his name, I reckon ye was one of the same, but with ye matching his description at all. I'll take that as a compliment.
Indeed.
Will ye now?
Oh.
What is it, Hagen? Oh, the animal noise in my ears. Something has happened. Coming, girl. We must follow in him. I kind of forgot I could sprint this game. Unless I didn't forget. I don't know.
Probably didn't.
Hoy.
Shoo, ye mangy beasts, go on, bugger off.
At your service.
My dear Natalia, what a delightful coincidence. Fancy running into each other here.
How are you?
I fancy that. I was just returning from the market.
It is an honor.
Oh, but what a burden you were shouldering, my dear. You must allow me to deliver for you. That is, I have my man here to do it naturally. I was about to say, he's like a noble or something. Look at that outfit, that attire.
Nay.
I am most honored, sir, but you needn't. Lady, I insist. I cannot forgive myself if you were to strain a muscle. Upon my honor, his worship never gives up, does he?
Right.
Poor lass has caught the eye of the wrong sort, bound to happen with her fair looks turning every man's head.
Not so.
Is a wolf draped in silks, and that soldier of his make sure he don't fall afoul o' the husbands and fathers.
Oh.
There ain't no refusing him once he's got the scent. Remember the miller's daughter?
Oh ho!
So that's it, Hagen. Thou knowest the woman, and thou art trying to help in her. Wise creature that thou seest that she is in trouble. And so thou wilt to scaring off the soldier.
So then...
Is that right, Hagen?
Understood.
Then let me help. For a fearsome beast to appear in before him, that soldier wouldn't flee. A happenstance for which no one could be blamed. Travel ban top. The sheer nerve of that man. Thou can't stay in that again. Consider yourself warned on it. Stay well clear of self-centered men. I have little experience with menfolk aside from my master, of course. But thou hast experience in abundance. Pray telling me of their ways. I suppose I know a thing or two. Alright, there are two kinds of men in this world. Those who devote themselves to their trade or calling and spare little thought for their fairer sex. And those who have no time at all for work, but plenty for pleasure. If that is my choice, I shall take neither. Why, Haunted, it would seem you don't need my counsel after all. Let's provoke and murder him. Let's make sure my skills are set. Not really. Okay. Let's see. Mold dance, bewildering grace. I don't think I need like any of these things. Whatever. Patience might be good. I wasn't prepared for monsters.
Letting us beginning. Letting my arrow fly and true.
Oh yeah, all you can do is summon beasts, isn't it?
Heck yeah.
Okay.
Visits to me. What next? Coming.
I'm guessing boost just what's it? Isn't that great?
I will not be thy prey. Coming, if thou dares.
Not really.
Letting the holding back nothing.
I was actually trying to use a different
my
monster.
arrow
Why can't I check
fly
his health at all?
Which makes it so fun.
Visits to me. Letting the hunt beginning. Letting the hunt beginning. Visits to me. Letting the hunt beginning.
This is some intense combat.
Miss it's me. What next? Let's holding back nothing.
I get a guard dog that can slash him up. I think probably our double strike's the way to go, though. Why is he still
Letting
alive?
the hunt beginning.
Die, you dirty scoundrel.
Miss it's me. Letting the hunt beginning. Miss it's coming if thou darest.
I have a feeling this isn't supposed to take this long.
Let my arrow fly true. Coming if thou darest. Coming, holding back nothing.
Get him, dog. Why does this guy have 10,000 health?
Letting the hunt
Please! I don't want to play anymore.
letting my arrow fly true. I will not be thy prey. Letting the hunt beginning. Coming if thou darest. Letting coming.
Oh my god, finally.
The hunt
They didn't even hit me a single time, dude. It just took that long.
How?
I guess I do no damage?
Oh!
Yeah, how'd they not hit you once?
Oh, I dodged.
Of course.
A monster in the middle of town. Hey, where are you going? I paid good money for you. He didn't seem very scared of those monsters, seeing as he took about like 30 of them. Hagen, where have you been? You left so suddenly. I've had no tidings of neither of ye since. Where's your master, Hagen? Where's Xanta?
Greetings.
Thou must be Natalia. I need speak with thee.
Oh?
On who might ye be?
Greetings.
I am Xanta's apprentice. I have traveled here from the Darkwood.
You don't say.
His apprentice, ye say? Then ye must be haunted. I've heard tale of ye. His master spake of me? Okay. That's not a word. I said you were a fine young huntress and learning fast no matter his ham-fisted teaching. To raise in others whilst belittling himself. That sounded like master. Haha, aye, he's a good man, but so guileless as a beat.
So then...
Guileless, yes. But fatuous? Also, with a weakness for wine and dice. And yet, he is honest and noble and handeth a bow with the best of them.
'Tis true.
Ah, you speak the truth there. So, where's the old rascal? If Hagen's here, he can't be far. What instrument was that? Hagen returned to our village alone. I have come here in search of master.
What?
Good gods, did something happen to the man? I was hoping that thou could help me answer in that. I fear I may not be of much help, but I'm happy to tell ye all I know.
Forgive me.
Can we talk in at thine home, letting me carry some of that?
Thank you.
Oh, I thank ye. I wish there was more I could tell ye. Last I heard, he was heading for the forest out in the hills yonder. Then nothing.
Perchance.
Then, or when was this?
'Tis true.
3 months, I'd say, give or take. He'd disappear before, only to show up all of a sudden a few days later. I thought this time would be the same, but then those days turned into weeks, and those weeks too. I beg thee, forgive us my bluntness, but how dost thou knoweth him? My husband died not so long ago. Xanta was a friend of his. My husband, you see, was a soldier in service in the realm. They met when hunting monsters, and well, they shared their love for hunting and ale, so they had much to talk about down at the alehouse. Then my husband grew sick, and after the funeral, Xanta started calling from time to time, and I appreciated the company, truth be told.
Understood.
Oh. Am I embarrassed? Or am I embarrassing you, dear? I suppose he's like a father to ye. He was my teacher, but I have no kin. I was alone in the world. Master took me in, cared for me, raised me as a hunter. Perhaps he only did so because he wanted to passeth on his knowledge the hunting lore that he had learned from his own ancestors.
So.
But yes, to me, he is like the father I never had.
Oh?
You must be worried sick, him being gone so long without no word. I am. Thank thee for thine help, but now I must take my leave. I'm going to the forest, though surely the trail is cold by now.
Well, well.
Do take care of yourself, my dear.
Yes.
I will. May I ask one more favor? When thou next sees him, do not tell him what I said today.
Oh?
You mean about him being like your father and all? I don't see where the harm is.
Ugh.
He would never let us live it down. I doubtless true, but now that you mention it. He's just the sort who would tease a poor girl for speaking her heart. Alright, it'll stay our little secret then. Thanks, B. Okay. Why is there things down here? Don't tell me there's something in this house. Yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, I'm not being that guy. Yeah, I'll pass, yeah. Tempting, but... Stone guard heights. Spectre wood bear. Okay. I think I have a skill. Shift maneuvers. Okay. 5,000 money. I wish there was like a better version of the map where I knew which direction I should be going. Get like the items.
Yeah, fair.
This is dead end, or why is there just a dead end here? Okay. Weird.
May I have this dance?
Yo, so metal.
Have at you.
I kind of want them on my side.
I am ready.
And to 0 damage.
If thou darest.
Night.
An ode to the night.
My turn.
They seem like they might be kind of tanky.
Here you go. Here you go.
The battle is truly joy. Out of my way!
I am ready.
Watch me now. Thunder, ring out.
Letting the hunt begin.
Triple attack. I didn't want that anyway. It's there.
The thrill of the fight.
Yeah. Rockfall, no way around, but this is not recent. By the length of the shoots growing on it, I'd say 1-2 moons ago.
So then,
Remember, Estelle, this place? Is this where thou leftest him? I do not mean it like that, little one. Thou hadn't all the way to the village for help. Thou didst not betray him, Hagen. Thou wilt turn in back and searching for another path. There is no way past this rock slide, that much certain.
On it.
Listen, my girl, hunting isn't just about sticking arrows into the monster's hide. Sometimes the land setteth itself against thee, and nature herself, fickle old so that she is. But always remembering to stop it and taketh in the air, looks around thee. Even if nature is thy foe, it does not mean thou must fightest her.
just so.
Instead, it turneth the lay of the land in thy favor. The creatures of the forest must have found an way past, letting us search for their trail.
This bodeth
Hagen,
ill.
lend to my side. What is it? Is it the dead end? Provokes a wood monster. Okay, let's fight a tree, I guess.
Come in then, if this beest thy will. What next?
Now we just slash.
What next?
There it is, weak to slash.
Letting my arrow fly and true. Missest me. Letting my arrow fly and true. Come in, if thou darest. Come in. Come in, if thou darest. I will not be thy prey. What next?
I don't want to waste all my slashes.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
I'll just bank on the wind.
That's fair. That thing looks kind of scary. I don't like him.
Arrow holding back nothing.
A different position.
The hunt beginning. Letting the hunt beginning. Letting my arrow fly and true.
That seems a little unfair. I actually kind of felt bad for that.
Letting the hunt beginning.
Get the extra BP for the next attack.
Letting my come.
Absolutely slaughtered. That tree didn't stand a chance.
My quarry.
I don't think that thing was exactly a tree.
Travel banter.
Well, I'll be damned.
Do you know where to go next? Yes, from the moment I saw the landslide. Impressive, though I guess the hunter's most at home in the woods, eh? Thanks be to my training, my master hath taught me well. I hear there's no fiend he can't or couldn't slay. As a hunter, he is without fear, but when he ventured into town, he is too easily tempted by the alehouse and games of chance. He lacketh anything resembling discipline. Sounds to me like you're being a bit harsh on him. Harsh, however, so. Even the best of men fall prey to the temptations of the city. So it truly is more fearsome than the deepest of the forest, or deepest forest. sniff around these trees. A fool's gold ore. Want my pair? Hey.
Let us fight with honor. Now then. I think not. Cursed witchery.
Here you go.
I want to catch something on Haunted. Prefers this triple attack guy.
Watch me now.
Letting my arrow.
Why is it only a 10% chance? I'm doing it. Give me triple attack. Okay, whatever. I don't even care.
Letting my arrow flying true.
Another shot.
I am ready.
Coming, if thou darest.
Out of my
Stop
way.
eluding me.
I am ready.
Letting the hunt beginning.
Yay!
The hunt endeth.
I wish I could have a way better chance at stealing those guys, but whatever. I think, like I said, it would be so much cooler if there was just like a better system, like more like Pokemon. I think that would be a lot cooler and make them very, very interesting. Same with the summon. Like if you could just choose your people summon and they could just, you know, or they just used abilities instead of them doing random actions. Again, that's the part where it's like I feel
just
like
a permanent team member. It's like, again, just like have 3 people that you've called before and you can use them forever.
Yeah, I just think it'd be so much
And then
cooler.
land, of course, would still have a use considering they have 2 different types of attack. Or just, you know, they're the 4th.
Or even it's like you had to go to town to do something.
Yeah.
Like to refresh them while Lynn didn't.
May I have this dance? I am ready.
What do we think this moose is weak
The
to?
battle is true.
Sorry, demon deer. That's
Hey,
fine.
I've got one of those.
I want to capture him. I have a feeling he's gonna put up a heck of a fight.
Letting the hunt beginning.
What are these things? Great healing mist. That extends pretty good. Pretty great.
Have at you. Out of my way.
Thing is fiending right now. That was pull. Nice.
I am ready.
Don't kill the demon deer. No. It's fine. I want him dead.
The show is over.
You know, again, I don't know if up's gonna take me exactly where I need to be, or if I want to go the other route. I don't know where I'm going. I was caught by surprise.
Letting the hunt beginning.
I don't have a spear. I knew it.
Victory shall be mine.
Here you go.
I
am ready. Watch me now. Flames, burn this away.
Here. Now then.
Boy.
The thrill of the fight.
Wish I had some healing mist. I'm at the beginning of the dungeon again. Okay.
Cringe.
I disagree.
Letting us begin.
Okay. We're stealing some healing mist this time for sure.
Now then. My turn.
Here you go.
I am ready. Flames, burn this away.
Letting the hunt begin.
Why are there only 31% chance? Give me. Okay, we're gonna get rid of. I don't want to get rid of the river frog, and he's so adorable.
I am ready.
Have at you.
Coming, if thou darest.
I think triple attack just hits everyone. Probably not. Blinding shot on all. Why is it only a 50% chance?
An ode to the night.
Probably because they're low leveled, but
Thou didst fight with courage.
not all of us use cheap characters all the time. Cough, cough, Jared. I said cough, cough, Jared.
About what?
Using cheap characters.
Nah.
Yeah. Where would Jared be right now without those characters?
Coming, if thou darest.
What characters, huh?
Therian as your starter and Haunted.
Honestly, ain't that good.
Victory shall be
I disagree.
Out of my way. Here you go.
I am. Watch me now. Flames, burn this away.
That handled him.
The show is over.
See, I went that way if I got that thing. God. Shot. Damn sure there's one. Everyone's looking fine.
I see.
A battle was fought here. But it was not beast versus beast. The destruction lieth only on one side of the battle. Here the rocks are marked with, yes, nicks made by steel weapons, faded footprints too, the signs of man. This fletchling, or fletching? There's no mistake, this is one of Master's arrows. He was among those who fought here. Was his foe this red eye? The trail continueth farther into the woods. We must follow with it. Great. Oh dear dog. It's like, oh dear God, but dear dog. Genius. Greel. The Lord of the Forest is in a foul temper, I see. It cometh.
Cometh, if this beest thy will.
I am ready.
My turn.
Now then. Come if you dare.
Come in, if thou darest. Never missing. What next?
I could leg trap. I'm gonna go ahead and assume these guys are weak to fire.
The peacock strikes.
I am ready. Flames, burn this away.
Victory shall be mine.
Out of my way. I see through the defenses.
Come in, if thou darest.
You probably don't even need all this stuff. We're gonna gotta take aim for a while. I feel like leg trap thing isn't even gonna matter.
The peacock strikes.
The battle is truly joined.
Raise my own attack here.
My turn. I'm ready. Are you? What's yours is mine.
Cursed
Letting the
witchery.
hunt beginning. Never missing.
I am ready. Flames, burn this away.
Come in, if thou darest. Better than a snare.
I see through the defenses.
I am ready. Flames, burn this away.
Letting the hunt beginning.
I don't know if I'd even. Oh, yeah, I'd be slow. One turn triple attack.
Letting the hunt beginning.
Over here. My turn.
I am ready.
Oh, Ulbricht's unconscious, so he can't hit and destroy everything. Unlucky, I guess.
Flames, burn this away.
What next? Better than a snare.
I am ready.
What next?
Out of my way. I see through the defenses.
He doesn't even attack this turn. Jesus, sight or bye-bye.
What next? Letting the hunt begin it.
Anyway, I think Ulbricht's gonna kill, so I could probably do whatever I gosh darn please.
Aiming carefully, shooting true.
Out of my. Let's do this. I'll take that.
I am ready.
Watch me now.
Flames, burn this away.
Now then, my blade is unbending! I wreak havoc upon thee! With each battle, I grow stronger.
I think 20,000 damage in a single hit's pretty good.
A formidable beast.
I think I can agree with
This
that.
was not the red eye that Master sought. Which meaneth, our true quarry lieth deeper within the forest.
Is that Master?
But frozen, petrified in stone. What unholy thing happened here? Another of Master's arrows. Did this fate befall him even as he drew his bow? There is a note tied to the shaft.
To whomever readest this. Like as not, thou foundest this next to a stone figure. That's me, the hunter, Xanta, in the flesh, so to speak. I was commissioned by the Knights Ardent to hunt on the beast they call an Red Eye. A beast that hath left me in this unfortunate state. Among Red Eye's formidable powers is the ability to petrify. Already my feet hath turned to solid rock. I have but a short time to pen this message before the curse overtaketh me completely. In a village called Still Snow, there is a seer by the name of Susanna. Surely she shall knoweth what to done about this petrification. It is a faint hope, but the only one that remaineth to me.
Like I said, this is also one of those things where I don't like the gameplay point. Because it's like, what's stopping, like, say, us having Alphen or anyone with the Alphen like the apothecary thing to just cure this.
This
Yeah.
beast cannot be allowed to run amok.
Same with people
It
just
is
being
far
poisoned
too dangerous, too savage.
or sick. It cures
Pray
status
help with me,
ailment
not
and
for
then
my
makes
sake,
them immune
but
to it
for
through
the
turn.
innocent who dieth if this creature is not put down.
Master.
And Honnet, if thou art reading this, pray forgive us this old man for not keeping that promise.
The old fool. Even as he was turning to stone. So thou wilt stay in and watchest over him. That is good. I will seek out this seer Susanna, and pray she knoweth a way to break in the curse. Fearest not, Master. We will save you. Of this I swear. I should first return to Natalia and tell her what we have found.
Your master is an impressive man. It is of our most trying moments that our true character is revealed. Your master refused to yield even as his limb turned to solid stone. There are few with the wits to know what must be done at such a time, and fewer still with the composure to act upon it. Through his courage, he instilled in you the gift of hope. If that's not greatness, then I don't know what is. Truth be told, I've near heard such praise bestowed upon it. I look forward to the day that the three of us can sit down and share a drink. Best not, thou shouldest know that he turneth most tedious when the mead starteth flowing. Endless tall tales of the great beast he hath hunted, each repeated thrice for good measure. I see. Perhaps just soup and barley tea then. My team's missing something, and that something is Cyrus.
That's fair.
Yeah.
It's good to see you.
Oh, there you are, dear. Well, did you find him?
Greetings.
We did, however.
What?
The beast turned him into stone. If his letter spake true, then yes. I do not yet know how we can bring him back, but I will find a way. I will begin by finding the seer called Susanna. In hunting, thou must never abandon the chase. Master told me this. If I am to truly call myself his apprentice, I must see this hunt through to the very end.
Oh?
Indeed.
'Tis true.
It's a queer thing. What is? You and Xanta are different in so many ways, yet at times like this, the eyes glitter the same way. You both have the same steel inside you when ye set your mind to something.
Truly?
Is that so? I reckon it is, almost like father and daughter, you might say.
Oh?
Now who could that be, if you'll excuse me? My ears. Someone thou knowest, girl?
Indeed.
Thought I recognized that mule.
But...
Eliza, where art thou doing, or what art thou doing here?
It's like this.
We had no word from Xanta for weeks. I came to find him. In his most recent missive, he said he was coming to this town in pursuit of the beast.
I see.
It was the last I heard from him as well. Whatever has happened here, you must tell me all you know. The stone, eh?
Gods, some mercy for a hunter of Zanta's skill to succumb.
I would hear all thou knowest about this red eye.
I fear I know very little. Nothing even.
What
The
about
Knights
Odd?
Ardent simply bid me hire Zanta. They told me nothing more. But it is clear they must have known the danger.
Then why send one man to face the monster alone?
Not any man.
So great was the peril, they could turn to no one else. On the hunt, no one could match his speed, his guile. If they had sent a regiment with him, he would have squandered his strength just to keep them alive. Or so they said.
I don't even need to say anything about this.
It is true. Our village wanteth not for skilled hunters, but even the best of them would only get in his way. The knight's judgment was correct.
But even so,
It leaves a bad taste in your mouth, yes. It is the same for me. By sending one man alone, we declared to the world our own weakness. Now it falls to me to hunt Red-Eye in Zanta's stead. Hanit, you have another duty. You must go and find the seer.
Yes, it was Master's last command before the curse overtook him. I will find the means to free him of it. I must.
Yeah, so I think I'm severely underleveled fight.
It's taking forever, or are you
My
getting
skill in the
tossed?
hunt is hardly the measure
I'm
of
getting
his.
absolutely
But he
tossed.
needs
Plus,
me, and I
he
will
can
do
steal
what I
my
can.
mana. Plus, he has magic and physical AoEs. Plus, he can assume a defensive stance to make sure that I can't exploit like any of his weaknesses, which seemingly lasts forever. Plus, he can
Countless
stop me
times
from using
Zanta
my
has lent me his
items,
strength
which
and
is
courage.
pretty bad, seemingly forever, and that also stops my concoct. So my healer is completely worthless. Plus, did I mention he does half of everyone's health whenever he feels like it.
Yeah, sounds like you definitely need a healer, and you're gonna need the one dancer abilities to restore mana every turn.
That's
Even if
actually
it's
a good
not a
point.
lot, it's some. And then probably just maybe a summon for steel defenses, because when you hire someone, you can't get both, right? It's only one.
No.
Now it is
At least I
time to
think it's
give
only
up mine.
physical. To be fair, he mostly uses physical
I shall
stuff.
send word if I learn more of this Red-Eye.
I think if I change up my skills a bit, I should be
Thank
able to
thee.
do it.
Well, it still might be better to call it for now, because I'm about to hop off, and you're already ahead.
Fearing not.
That's
We
fair.
will save in Master.
I mean, if you want to go another round, feel free. I'm just saying I'm about to wrap up, so if you if you think it's gonna take like an hour to beat that
Yeah,
boss,
it's not gonna take an hour, but I'll probably call it.
okay, I think I just have to like talk to a person. Thing is, though, are you under leveled or are you under geared?
I
feel like
think
our gear was
three
pretty
of my
good.
people are underleveled. Just gonna confirm.
Haunted, wait.
Well, I'm pretty sure this mission is level. Okay, it's
Natalia?
level 36. So I'm actually not underleveled. So I guess my.
I'm so glad.
And I don't think I'm
caught
under
ya.
geared either. I
Here.
don't know. Maybe this is just
This
supposed
is
to
for
be
your
really,
journey.
really difficult.
There was no need for thee to.
Is it like a glass cannon, or is there like some trick to it?
Kind of. It just kind of
It's
seemed
a
like his
trifle
stats are crazy.
Compared to what you and Eliza are doing. Zonta was a good friend to me after my husband passed away and all. Now I can't go fight no monsters like you two.
Yes, but
So the least I can do is help you on your journey. Let me do that much at least.
of course. Thank thee for the gift.
And one more thing. Promise me you won't do anything foolish.
Oh, plus he
now,
gets
will
3
ya?
turns, which isn't very fun.
Even for Zonta's sake.
Really? He does get multiple? I was thinking if he only
I
gets
will be
one turn, you
cautious.
could probably manage.
After all, I'll be of no use to Master if I get myself
I think the
killed.
biggest part is, again, he just decides he wants to cut off all of his easy
Exactly.
exploits.
Good luck to you, Honnet.
What are his easy exploits?
Thank thee. I
Like
promise that I will
sword and axe,
return,
I think.
and Master with me.
But then he just decides, no. Which is kind of mean, actually.
I mean, you have to use like spells, pretty much, or
I can also use staff, but that's not entirely viable.
why? Just like with your
'Cause that's
team.
like my main damage dealer. And yeah, I only have one of them.
Gotcha. Unless Hanet leaves Stoneguard behind her new quest to save Xantha from his petrified state, she must find the seer Susanna named in Xantha's last message, though it's but a glimmer, it is hope nonetheless, and so if she sets out for the Frostlands and the village of Still Snow, it would seem that her journey has only just begun. To be fair, maybe his is also just the most difficult quest, because it being in the last
Definitely
area.
not the highest level.
Well, I'm just saying, area-wise, it might just straight up be more difficult because of that.
That's fair. You should try Olbricks first.
Is that the highest level?
No, but it's the only other one in Wellspring. Unless it is the highest level. I'm not actually sure.
I feel like most of the time the
No.
levels are based on if they need to do something alone. Like, say, some of the levels...
Ooh. Primrose, highest level 40.
Yeah, see, though, I have a feeling
Good
that's
enough,
not
then?
because Primrose needs to be, like it's gonna be difficult. It's more on probably the fact that for, like, the allure you need, it's probably gonna be really annoying without being that level. That's what I'm assuming most of the levels are based around.
That's fair, yeah.
Because that's why I feel like Olbricks was high level. It's not because it was actually, like, super difficult with the things you had to do. It's
To be
just...
fair, Therion's being level 36, I did have to steal something at a 55% chance. Which seems like it'd be a little rough if I wasn't over level
Yeah.
even.
That's kind of what I'm thinking, is that that's why. I feel like I just got randomly good accessories. What am I using on? He's using defensive stuff now. Yeah, why am I using... Why am I using such random things for the accessories? I feel like that's wild.
I also have this bow that increases my stats by a lot, but increases enemy encounter rate. I didn't have that equipped this time. However, I'm definitely gonna forget to unequip it when I'm out of this fight. So,
Yeah, that sounds
Gonna be-
kind of rough.
kinda tough. But now my team is in prime condition for next time.
Yeah. I don't know what quest I'm gonna do first, honestly.
I think after this I'll probably do one of the level 32 ones, build up some levels. Probably Alphen, so I don't have to have Ulbrich on the team.
Well, I think it probably makes sense to just do your 4 characters first. Just because then you're leveling up all 4 of your main team members.
Yeah, but Hanet's, in theory, is going to be harder than this one. And that I probably will
What
have
about
to
Tressa?
do one specifically Hanet. Hanet's
Tressa's
not Hanet,
34.
Tressa's level 34.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's like the lowest one here, isn't it?
It's at least near the lowest.
Olbricks is really low. I'll probably do Olbricks first.
Yeah. Alphen is also really low, but Hanet is going to be the last one I do, probably, of my 4 characters. Primrose is going to be the last one I do, you know, total.
Honestly, I'll probably do Olbrich and then Therion. Because Cyrus and Primrose are both 40. Wait, what level are you?
Like my actual characters?
Yeah.
Well, I'm level 45 on Therion,
Oh, okay.
36 on Alphen, 37 on Hanet, and 43 on Tressa. So I'm not under-leveled.
Yeah, because I was about to say, I'm like, you mentioned that your people are like 35, and I'm like, I have 2 level 44s on my team. Yeah, no. I'll probably...
Planets is still, I'm technically underleveled, and I imagine, I'll maybe get to level 40 by the time I do it. I don't know. Just a little scared. I don't have a... What's it? Good experience with Hanet's quests.
Yeah, honestly, they seem pretty difficult. I feel like a lot of the people you fight are annoying. Anyway, I'm gonna end stream because I need to go to the bathroom. So, as always, make sure to like, follow, and obey, and we'll catch you on the Flippity Flop Ribbit. And if you're on YouTube, the links, description, links to Twitch, to TikTok, and Twitter, always on to live. And if you're on Twitch, exclamation point, and his social screen, and you can link directly to it. But I will see you guys later. Peace.